talk Patriots and Bengals. Early third quarter, the Patriots leading 13-10, 3rd and 6 from the Bengals' own 29. Andy Dalton throwing towards Tyler Boyd. It doesn't get to Tyler Boyd, though.
It doesn't. It's pretty good coverage by Gilmore. It's not an accurate throw by Dalton, but that's a nice defensive play.
Tom Brady and the Patriots leading by 10.
Good pass pro, and then good second reaction by N'Keal Harry to continue to work for his quarterback. Not the initial design of the route, but good adjustment, and then obviously good grab at the back of the end zone. 1st and 10 now, Patriots leading 20-10. I don't know. Maybe you just don't throw Gilmore's way anymore. You maybe wanted to stay away from it. I mean, and Tyler Boyd was shut down, throughout that game. But, yeah, Gilmore basically ran the route better. 34-13, the Patriots winning this one easily. The Bengals now with their 13th loss. Stephon Gilmore, 2 interceptions in this one, a career-high 6 interceptions this season. The Patriots win now, clinching their 11th straight playoff appearance. They can clinch their 11th straight division title with a win or tie next week against the Bills. Here is Bill Belichick on that mark.
Yeah, well, that's what you play for. You play to keep playing. So, you win 3, 4, 5 games. I mean, there's big wins along the way there, but, you don't really get anything for winning that, 5, 6, 7 wins in this league. That doesn't matter. But when you can, win enough to play in the postseason, then that's one of our goals. And so it's a good thing, We'll be able to, continue our season. We just, need to take it one week at a time, and just continue to get better and improve on the things we can improve on.
Yeah, it was good. This team has been working hard and, trying to put ourselves in a good position. So it's good to win, and we're 6-2 on the road this year. But last year we were 3-5. So, it was good. Defense played great, got 5 turnovers. So keep it going.
So not all is well in Foxborough despite the easy win. Tom Brady was just 6 of 17 targeting his wide receivers on Sunday. That's his 2nd worst completion rate in a single game when targeting wideouts. With Julian Edelman limited, rookie N'Keal Harry led the wide receivers with just 15 receiving yards. Now, earlier in the day, Fox Sports aired footage of the Bengals sideline that was shot last Sunday by a freelance videographer working for the New England Patriots. The video also showed a member of the Bengals security team questioning the Patriots producer who was overseeing the shoot. Have a listen.
And this is a piece you're filming on your advanced scout?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, guys. I don't see the advanced scout in this footage.
No, it's not. We were trying to get some field perspective. It's my bad. You can't.
That's not the field.
Believe that.
That's why you would think you could take that.
I didn't know. I didn't know. Sorry. But I can delete this right here for you.
Damage is done, my friend.
No, it isn't, because we deleted it.
Once again,
Once it's gone,
22 yards line,
it's gone.
29 yards on the punt.
I can't get that
return, 29 yards.
There's no way I can get that footage back. I'm being honest with you. And I don't have a computer to even put it that way. Once this card's, that's it.
Yeah, I don't see the advanced scout in any of this video they're shooting.
So this started on Monday when reports surfaced a Patriots video crew was caught filming the Bengals sideline in Week 14 against the Browns. On Tuesday, Bill Belichick denied the involvement of the football operations, and Roger Goodell said Wednesday the NFL will investigate the matter with no timetable for a ruling. And today, that video aired. Here's Dan Graziano with more on the controversy.
After the game, the Patriots were talking about reaching the postseason for the 11th year in a row, not the NFL's investigation into last week's video controversy. But here's what we know about that. The video shows footage of the Bengals sideline. This is against the rules. The Patriots have acknowledged that, but they say it was inadvertent, that the production crew that they sent to do that feature took it upon themselves to shoot that video, that it was not an effort by the team to gain some sort of illegal competitive advantage. The producer in charge of that production crew has not been at work. A longtime Patriots employee was asked to stay away this week while things sorted themselves out. The Patriots believe there will be some sort of punishment as they acknowledge inadvertently breaking the rule. The hope is that it's nothing more than just a fine.
We're going to be talking about that for a little while, I still think.
Yeah.
history has a lot to do with it, though. All right, so Chiefs taking on the Broncos. Chiefs receiver Demarcus Robinson. Are they having a snowball fight?
Is that the first time you've seen snow?
Kids at heart, still.
Listen, you're going to be out there for 3 hours.
Right? Hey, it's one way to get used to it, I guess. Chiefs fans never get tired of seeing that, though. Patrick Mahomes at 3. Why does he always run out the tunnel? Where's he going?
You know what? Because he's so fast, it's probably hard to stop,
Slow down.
especially on the snow.
Because it's a little slick.
Yep.
But speaking of Hill, can he do another one?
Yeah.
Yes. 5 catches, 67 yards, 2 touchdowns, 7th career game with multiple receiving touchdowns for Hill. That's 3rd most since he came into the league. And then here, Mahomes again, they're going for 2. Wait, where's he at? Where's he at? Throw the ball. And there it is. That was Sammy Watkins wide open, and now we're at Snow Angels. They're
It's
like
a lot more fun, by the way, when you win and you play in conditions
funny how
like
that works, huh?
Like the Broncos, probably like, yeah, that wasn't that cool.
They didn't love it so much. Chiefs win it 23-3, 9th straight win over Denver for Kansas City. Not pictured in the highlight, Travis Kelce, first tight end in NFL history with 4 consecutive seasons of 1,000 receiving yards. Broncos, by the way, officially eliminated from the playoff. But for Andy Reid and company, it's still looking ahead.
I was proud of our guys. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. What it comes down to is, the players and the coaches had a nice game plan. I thought, we had the coordinators put together good plans. The players executed. Really, the last couple of weeks.
Being from Texas, I never played in a snow game until last year's playoff game, and I was a little nervous then. I got out there in warm-ups, and I realized that it's actually pretty sticky, and you can kind of spin it. And so knowing that going in, I knew that I had that experience before, so I leaned on that and got out there today and just tried to find ways to get the ball to the guys, and they were making plays. I think we were just excited to play here. I mean, obviously the snow, it made it even more fun, but we were excited to be back in Arrowhead. We're getting to play a division opponent with the Broncos, who was playing really good football, and they still are. And so for us, we were just excited to be here, be at Arrowhead, and be able to embrace the fans.
All right, so here's how things stand in the AFC right now. Ravens, Chiefs already locked in. They've clinched their respective divisions, and the Patriots locked up a playoff berth for the 11th straight year. As far as other scenarios in play, Bills could lock up a playoff berth with the win over the Steelers later tonight in Pittsburgh. For Week 15 coverage of the NFL, how about the 200th all-time meeting between the Packers and the Bears? This one going down at Lambeau Field. Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams, 29-yard touchdown. By the way, this is the first time this season that Adams had a 100-yard receiving game and a touchdown. Hard to believe. Anyway, 3rd quarter. Packers up 14-3. Aaron Jones, 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. He's the first Packer with 2 rushing touchdowns against the Bears in Lambeau since 1983. Also, hard to believe. 1 second to go. Bears with the chance. Trubisky throws short to Tariq Cohen. Back to Trubisky. And watch this. He's going to get it over to Jesper Horsted right there. But check out Allen Robinson. He's open. Pitch it to him. He likely would have scored, or at least come very close, but Horsted couldn't get it to him. And the Packers hang on to win it by the final of 21-13. Hard-fought win for Aaron Rodgers and company. They improved to 11-3 with that win. Rodgers goes 16 for 33, 203 yards, and 2 touchdowns. I'm mentioning the rushing touchdowns by Aaron Jones. He now has 17 touchdowns from scrimmage this season, most by Packers players since Amon Green had a single season record of 20 back in 2003. But as far as Green Bay is concerned, just keep right on rolling. Right, Matt LaFleur?
We somehow find a way, and I think that's a credit to our players and their belief that we will find a way.
Matt, can you kind of take us through the Bears' final play from your perspective as you're watching it all unfold on the sideline?
It was pretty interesting. I think I blacked out there for a second. There were so many laterals. I couldn't tell. I was just hoping that somebody was gonna make the tackle, and then it looked like at the end there that the ball went forward. So that was a little bit of a sigh of relief, and I think we ended up recovering the football anyways. But yeah, that was a nail-biter play, that's for sure.
It looked like from my angle there might have been a couple guys on the right side that had some space, but I'm glad that we came out of there with the ball. The great teams can finish off opponents in that situation, and we're going to have to keep improving to get to that great status, I think.
Obviously not the outcome that we wanted. wanted to come here and play 4 quarters. You know, I thought that the way that our guys fought back there at the end to give us a chance to win is good, but obviously the outcome's not good. So got to pick up the pieces and get better.
All right, so another huge day for Aaron Jones. Get a little deeper into what he's actually doing. A pair of touchdowns, as we said, raising his rushing total for touchdowns on the season to 14. As it stands, that's the 4th most in a single season in Packers history. You have to go all the way back to Jim Taylor back in 1961-62. If you don't know who he is, kids, ask your granddad. And I'll also mention Amon Green back in 2003. All right, a little more perspective on this matchup. Josina Anderson joins us here on SportsCenter. You know, Joe, around the league, they always say a win is a win, but some do feel differently than others. What were they saying about this win that almost got away from them?
Well, Michael, after Packers cornerback Tramon Williams finished making fun of me for looking like a Pepto-Bismol popsicle since I got a neon pink outfit underneath this jacket, clearly jubilant from the win, I asked him, how nervous were you guys that the Bears were playing hot potato near the end of that game? And he said, listen, I'm not going to lie. I started getting a little nervous when I saw a whole bunch of field open because Anthony Miller was open there on the right-hand side and could have potentially gone in. And then I said to Tramon, well, what if Anthony Miller would have done a little Lamar Jackson move and would have got in? And then he said to me, you know what, Joe, there ain't too many Lamar Jacksons in this league right now, thankfully. And after the game, I caught up with Packers running back Aaron Jones and asked him the same question as far as narrowly escaping Lambeau Field with the win today and moving ahead in the NFC North.
No, I'm trying to get inside to a hot tub as soon as possible.
All right, and speaking of trying to get warm, you actually watched the Bears play hot potato at the end of the game. How nervous were you that, you know, something was going to happen there at the end of the game with 1 second to go on the clock?
I mean, it's always scary. This is the NFL. You never know what happened. All these guys on the field are great athletes, so it can end any way. So I'm just glad it ended in our way.
Talk about how you guys broke the game open in the second half with you getting 2 rushing touchdowns, and what was the difference there?
We just knew we had to come out fast in the second half, and if we jumped out on them, we'd be in a good situation. And now we just got to work on finishing.
All right, and lastly, you said that Aaron Rodgers told you guys got to get more consistent. You started off a little bit slow, still atop the NFC North with the Vikings next to Minnesota. Where do you guys feel like you fit in the NFC picture right now?
We feel like we're good. We just got to keep working, keep focusing on ourselves, and we'll see after Week 17.
All right, try an Eddie Bauer coat for your life, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Get out of here.
That's the tip.
That's the tip.
All right.
Not chapstick.
I'll need some of that, too.
Michael, you see Aaron Jones trying to get a Chippendales award around there with that sleeveless interview. I mean, what is he doing, right? But, I mean, after the game, I also asked Tramon Williams, I'm like, look, Aaron Rodgers said the goal for this game was to try to get more consistent. Do you guys feel like overall as a team, you all achieved that? And he said, look, our record is elite, but I feel like there's clearly some things that we need to clean up. And even Packers wide receiver Devontae Adams said to me, I don't feel like we grew in terms of situational football in this game. But he was unabashed in saying some teams are just trying to get into the playoffs. We are trying to win a championship. And after all, Michael, that is why they call it Title Town. Back to you.
Yep, and they got a chance to maybe right some of those wrongs they still feel when they take on the Vikings next week, Monday Night Football. And hopefully everyone is warm at that game, including Josina Anderson. Thank you.
I'm about to cut off my sleeves. You're welcome. I'm about to cut off my sleeves. Bye.